Team North Star heading out. So we stopped here at the Manzanar internment area, an Air Force base where the Japanese were kept during World War II. Very scenic area. This is the runway, obviously not being used anymore. And our trucks. So this is Montgomery Pass. Still got some snow here. We're up around, whoa! Over 7,100 feet of elevation. And all of a sudden the old man decides to pull over. Jesus. We're up here in Montgomery Pass. And as near as I can tell, there isn't a soul living in any of these houses. Wait a second. What a beautiful view. Dropping into Nevada here. Following Tom through the back streets of Tonopah. After fueling up, getting back out here on the road. So I don't know if and when I've ever been in Tonopah before, but here I am today. That's cool, VFW. If I was by myself, I'd probably check it out. Finally hit dirt, going to the Stone Cabin Ranch. Another place I've never been to, but Tom's happy place. And I'm looking forward to checking it out. Been driving for a little over 7 hours. Heading past the Black Cabin Ranch out into this classic desert expanse. It is pretty interesting. Following the old man. So here's campsite for the night. Still some snow on the ground, in little patches. Absolutely beautiful and quiet. Except for the old man making noises. And this place even has a nice... This is great. Fantastic. Well, here we are. Camp Team North Star. Well, there are 2 North Stars. Pretty awesome. You gotta love it. Such a good looking truck. Bet I'm in the way. There we go. Look at that truck. Look at it. So we're the demo boys here. We got a tree that we're gonna burn. Timber. Really? All right, so I'd say we've got enough for a fire, or 2, or 3. Even a Tom Skelly worthy fire, and he's a fireman. He likes fire. Fire continues to chug along. Got the whole tree in there now. It's amazing. I'm waiting for dawn. Almost here. Morning. Here's an interesting feature right near camp. It's a rock garden. What presumably volcanic, I guess. Some of them look like they're full of air pockets. But you can see a camper over there, not far from camp. So here we go, crack of 10 a.m. After Tom got a good night's sleep and then took a nice long nap in the morning. And we're on our way. Kind of a neat valley. Really interesting valley. We're doing a side canyon right now, and then we're going to come back to here and continue north. Getting a little more interesting now. So we're here in this big wide meadow, and there's this structure here. Not really sure what it's supposed to do. Keeps the cows and horses from eating the hay, I guess. So you can see what it would have been like if this wasn't all cropped down. There's another one of those little teepees. I can only think that that's measuring how much grazing is affecting the height of the vegetation otherwise. Heading up another canyon. The one we wanted to go up, Hot Creek Canyon, it's too muddy, so we gave up, backtracked onto a different adventure. Water continues to be an issue. Usually there's not enough, but this early spring there's maybe too much. Like salt flat, sparkling. We cross through it, wind through the canyon. We jumped a covey of chukar right here, and boy, does this place ever look chuckery. They ran in here. But, oh, we're gonna get the dog out. Good. There they go. Or one anyways. There they go. Get him, Rusty. Hunt him up. Oh yeah. Just past where we saw the chukar. There's a bunch of cattle stuff. The gate was open, so we're going to leave it open, as is the custom. Yep, more water. Luckily this one, there's a detour. By the looks of it, it was made not that long ago. There's a bunch of uprooted brush and things. So I think, yeah, this is good thing it was here. We couldn't get through. Yeah, this is an interesting trail. Yeah, and if not for this little bypass we're on, the actual road is underwater. This is a bypass that somebody built for when the water's here. Wow. Does that look sketchy or what? Let's see if he makes it. Yeah, it's like no problem. So far. I don't want to be too close in case he has to back up. Kind of sketchy little road. Not ideal. Hope those rocks are sturdy. Yeah, it looks like this road was allowed to just get completely overgrown because the water has been much lower and they didn't need it. And now they had to come in and scrape it since the lake has covered the regular road. Hey, Tom made it. So can I. And you can see where the old road down below comes out of the water. Tom's taking a picture of me. Alright, well, Tom's stopping again at the next patch of water. So, driving along another lake here on Plan B, heading north. I'm going to try a different route that we can get through. Tom's super fun route was flooded and mudded, and he didn't want to risk trying to make it, and I don't blame him. So this is our new run. It's pretty anyway. Still following Tom. Some ruins of some old cabin, looks like. Stone cabin. Hard to say. Beautiful country though. When you come to a fork in the road, take it. Well, we went about 100 yards before Tom stopped again. So, not really sure what that means. Well, we drove all the way to this ranch, and Tom recognized it as a place you don't want to go past because the road becomes impassable. So back we go. On our latest adventure, it's Tom up there. Since we can't go all the places we wanted to go, we'll go to some maybe slightly sketchier places. We'll see how it goes. It's pretty. Alright, so stopped for a bit so the old man could take another nap and eat a sandwich. And now we're heading back to our camp we were in yesterday. Unfortunately, we have to backtrack because we can't get through the road we wanted to go on. I'm back traversing this sketchy road since we couldn't go where we wanted. So we're going back to the beginning. Back to our first camp. Kind of bummed, but had a good time. And it's better than getting buried in the mud and you know, stuck for the whole day. There's no help out here. There's no one for many miles around here, and no cell service whatsoever out here. So you gotta be careful. And going back here through Checker Canyon, and place we came through a few hours ago. Chasing Tom toward the sunset. So we've got classic overdevelopment here near Tonopah. There was a big glider contest going on. This would be exciting. It's 2:15 in the afternoon, so that's the perfect time for it. So I'm exploring near camp since our big expedition today was kind of a bust, and I'm just going down some random side roads, and this one's pretty cool. Wild horses in the area as well. I found what looks like an area where woodcutters have been working and you know, cutting down and collecting firewood, I imagine. Cool view coming down from my little side trip. The road just goes on forever the other way too. A video. Yeah, that is a sexy looking fire, I have to say. So there go the horses. Apparently they're getting scared off by Tom. Pretty cool though. Wild horses. There are lots of them out here. One of them has a colt or a foal behind her. Wild horse-a-palooza out here. They're just all over the place, everywhere. Heading back to Tonopah to refuel. This is day 3. We were unsuccessful going to Tom's magical place because it's too marshy yet up at the higher elevations. So we're on to the next plan after we refuel. Coming back into Tonopah for more fuel. So the old man and I are heading into the great unknown, basically the middle of nowhere between Tonopah and Highway 50, the loneliest highway in America, supposedly, and we'll see how it goes. So, yeah, Saturday night, Friday, not so good. So we got an antelope here on the road. Boy, he's a nice one too. Wow. Come back here next to it. I got pictures and video, yeah. He's a beaut. This road is ridiculous. I mean, a lot of these are filled in, and a lot of them aren't. And man, things could get ugly quick. Tom has led us up to interesting area. There's people living back here. There's a bunch of campgrounds. Oh, a cemetery. And we're up over 7,000 feet now. Forecast is for snow, rain, and wind. After today's Thursday, it's supposed to be snowing by like Saturday night. So we'll see how this goes. very interesting drive to a remote and interesting place. Having a good time. I've certainly never heard of this place. I think it's called Belmont. And I'll be looking it up when I get home. Find out what it's all about. It's, well, there's some ruins. Wow. I mean, there's quite a mix of old stuff, and then looks like people have money around here. They're building nice places. Oh, Dirty Dick's Saloon. This is a legendary place. Tom knows the owner, who I guess just died. But wow, very cool. Well, here we are in Belmont. Taking a little break. Really cool place. A lot of old ruins of old buildings. And lots of new buildings too. I like that. And we'll check it out.
Bank building, look at that, huh?
I see it. We're walking around downtown Belmont. Not a lot left around here. Yeah.
Well, everything is new once you've been gone a while. To me, it just excites me all over again.
So this is like a little park of old equipment and gear. Taking a picture of me taking a video. So we found a ECV plaque dedicated back in 2012, and pretty cool. I wonder how old this structure is.
This is information up there.
Oh, have you been up here before? Oh. It looks cool. So this is a replica of a Catholic church built in 1874. And pretty awesome. I bet they use it still for services in the summertime. Yeah.
Gotta close that a little.
Yeah, they should have had it.
Water got on the inside of it.
Well, look at the lock thing. Heading down from the semi-ghost town of Belmont. Following Tom. Amazing day. Beautiful day. Pretty cool. Not sure what that used to be. Some kind of smelter maybe? Man, this is a high, wide open valley, but we're up at 7,200 feet. Really awesome place. I mean, I wouldn't even know about areas like this. I loved all the clamper stuff in Belmont. And Tom would definitely make a good clamper if he could get along with anybody. So we're rolling north. Going to go all the way, I guess, to that loneliest road to some little town, I think called Montgomery. Forget what Tom said. But this is some empty territory. So we're coming into Manhattan, and we've already gone by some really cool mine ruins and remains, and I'm intrigued. Can't wait to see what's a yurt. Alright, oh, like a RV campground, huh? And wow, another one of those little churches like the one in Belmont up there on the hill. I mean, is that cool or what? But this is our next stop. Checking out. Wow, look at that's the RV's been built into a home. Wow. The Miners Saloon closed. Wow, this is really cool. So, gonna see what Tom's got for me here. Another bar. The Manhattan Bar. Very good. Alright. Trailer space for rent. Hard to tell. Looks pretty close. Pretty beat up. We continue through beautiful downtown Manhattan. Definitely looks like it's seen better days. And I don't know, that might be open, maybe? I don't know. Up in the snow again, over 7,000 feet again. Coming up on 7,100 feet. Very interesting. So we're coming out the backside of Manhattan now. I missed the mines on the way in, but now I got my phone out. You see, here's some kind of thing. Oh, wow, we're going on a dirt road. See, I have no idea where we're going. I'm just following Tom wherever he wants to go. So this is cool. We're climbing above the ghost town of Manhattan. We're up around 300 feet of elevation and climbing. Plenty of snow. I don't know where Tom's going, but I think it's going to be where we camp. So we're going to camp up here somewhere. Bet it'll be cold tonight. Heading back down from Manhattan. Skelly didn't want to continue up the road from there to camp, although it looked good to me. So here's the view from my lawn chair in the shade of my truck. Just picked a random place to pull off the road and camp. Nice and remote. Oh, it's getting later. Tom's sleeping. Me and Rusty are out running around. He's a good boy. It's a pretty area. I think the only time Tom doesn't sleep is at night. On a little shooting range just up the road.
Heard, huh?
I guess. I heard shooting this morning. And this looks like a little shooting range.
Like you know those signs, please keep it clean?
Yeah.
Look at it.
Well, people are slobs. We know that. Pretty cool spot. This is the town of Hadley, and it's a mining town. There's a big ass mine on the other side of the road. I forget what it's called. I looked it up. Oh yeah, I can see the mining. Yeah, you can't hear me. Yeah, I can see that.
I just wonder what they're mining.
It's a So driving along the edge of this huge mine road ahead, Round Mountain, Nevada, gigantic mine. What an awesome view. Just the middle of Nevada here in late March. It's beautiful. We're coming up on the 50, also known as the loneliest road in America. And we'll be heading toward Austin. We were going to go to Ely, but we got weather moving in, and we're not sure how that's going to work out. So here it is. Loneliest road in America, the 50. That's it off in the distance there. And there's Austin bragging about itself. We're hoping to avoid snow change, but it's going to be snowing by tomorrow night. Wow. Climbing like crazy. Just a few minutes ago we were at 6,500. Now we're at 7,200 and climbing. Woo! There's a rig. As we head to Austin. Pretty alpine looking here as I follow the old man over the mountain. Very interesting. Fine March day. Here we are in Austin. Looks like, it doesn't look too good. Looks like there's an American Legion here. I wonder if they're open on a Friday. It might be. Welcome to Austin. I wonder. Historic Austin stuff. Definitely some old historic buildings. Wow. Boy, this place looks like it could be, you know, like a big tourist destination. But it isn't. Looks pretty run down. Yeah, things look pretty not happening right now. Got more of that loneliest highway in America look going on here on the 50. Heading toward Fallon now. So we're dropping down into the land of Top Gun. Fallon Naval Air Station. Well, that's kind of cool looking. Some kind of a Salt Lake or whatever, that is an actual lake today. I wonder what this thing's called. Wow, it's huge. My gosh. What the heck is this thing? As far as Tom's not on the radio telling me, I'm gonna have to look it up. Crazy. Here comes the sign.
Here's another one of those Pony Express portions. And boy, stay the hell away from that.
Sand Mountain.
Off to the right is Sand Mountain, Nevada.
Yeah, I see there's a big mountain of sand. Okay, aptly named. This is a place I have never been. So this is the American Legion in Fallon. And just had to stop here. Tom's over at McDonald's. So we're heading south on Highway 95 now. And we're gonna camp by a lake. I forget the name of the lake, but I'm sure it'll be a good time. So I think this is Lake Lahontan or something. We've driven by a bunch of lakes, not quite this big, but that were basically just because it's rained a lot. But I guess this one's a permanent one with fish in it and all that, and we're gonna camp here. It actually is pretty impressive, I have to say. Don't really know anything about Nevada. A lot here. So this is Walker Lake, apparently, and we are dropping down into one of Tom's little places he likes to camp. And you know what? Looks like a good time. I mean, it looks pretty awesome, don't you think? Ooh. Wow. Jeez Louise. The road didn't look that bad until it started bouncing around. I am pretty excited about camping here. Looks pretty awesome. Never heard of this place. Walker Lake. Looks like there's a couple people to the north fishing from the shore. Don't see their vehicle. And other than that, there's nobody here, and this is a big ass lake. So this is Walker Lake in Nevada, in the middle of nowhere. It has Lahontan cutthroat trout, although I haven't caught any. I tried. But now we're set to camp, and not a bad place to camp. Nice views. Sun is setting and conditions have changed. The water is angry, the wind is angry, and our hopes of a nice fire and hanging out like we've been doing the last couple nights, not so much. I think we'll be hunkering down. About it. We'll see. Maybe this will die down later. Yeah, the lake is angry. Good morning. It's day 5 and it's just starting to rain, and still camped here at Lake Walker waiting for the sunrise. It's very windy. Tom's up, I see. Heading home, day 5. Chasing the sun, running away from the weather. Actually, the base is called Hawthorne Army Depot, and the town here is Hawthorne. But yeah, it is a big depot for ammunition, and I guess they send them out on the rails for everywhere. There's hundreds of bunkers and buildings, I guess, where they manufacture stuff. So, interesting. Don't think I've ever been here before. And there's the Holy Grail for Tom, the Golden Arches. His absolute favorite place in the whole world. Hey, American Legion. So we're driving all the way through the town of Hawthorne to the far, far end because diesel is a dime cheaper, according to the old man, than it is right there on the road. And he didn't want to buy it in the last town we were in because it was like a dime more. So we're looking for a Sinclair. Welcome to beautiful downtown Luning, Nevada. Some random dry lake that's not dry here in the middle of nowhere, Nevada. Wind is starting to howl. Turning for Bishop. 95 to the 6. Or whatever this is. Yeah, Highway 6. The wind continues to howl as we head for Bishop. Not terrible though. And what a pretty drive. All the signs are shot to hell.
I understand people that shoot up road signs are just impossible to understand.
Yeah, I noticed that too. There's something wrong with people. We already knew that. Got the road all to ourselves. Tom says
Seems to be like a cloud magnet.
Tom says that that's Boundary Peak right there on the border. Dropping down the Montgomery Pass, back heading to California. Leaving the inspection station. They were stopping everybody today, just to make sure we didn't have any firewood with us, which we did not. Heading south to Bishop. The mountains are very impressive and very beautiful. So here we are back in downtown Bishop. It looks like it's just the way we left it, except it's Saturday, so it's a lot busier than it was on Tuesday. Just got to pick our way through town here. Good times. Getting further down, looking nice, enjoying the view. Here we are, beautiful downtown Independence. So if you ever thought of coming here, here it is. This is the site of the Japanese little camp, internment camp, where we built a village to keep the Japanese people at after it became apparent there were Japanese along the shore, possibly passing information in Japanese submarines offshore. So they decided to move them inland to where they couldn't communicate back to, you know, to the submarines. I'm going to drive the auto tour route here and check it out. Let's see, drop off, no driving off tour route, no collecting. Okay, well, that's fine. Tom was telling me, Tom of course knows a lot of history, that baseball teams from here, Japanese kids, used to play against the high school or whatever baseball teams in Bishop, and there wasn't any real security here, so the Japanese would leave the camp and go fishing and come back with big stringers of trout for food. These are the baseball fields, actually, still here on the right. Wow. Good old Tom. Tom always knows things. All I've ever heard about this place is the nonsense about it being a concentration camp and blah, blah, blah. But Tom gets past the propaganda. I'm continuing on the driving tour. I didn't realize it's a one-way tour, so now I'm committed. Tom is over on the other side of the road at the old airfield giving his dog a break while I'm here checking out the site. Wow, so they had gardens and fishing ponds and let the Japanese do their own thing to make it as homey as they could. I mean, obviously they would have rather been left alone, but they did what they could to make this less unpleasant for them. Oh, road closed. Well, what do I do? Some kind of marker there. The cemetery. Oh, yeah. Okay, so some of the people living here were buried here. Wow. I'd like to spend more time here, but Tom is the boss, so I'm just getting in what I can. Some sort of ruins there. Not sure. There sure were a lot of trees here. I wonder if they planted these or if these were here back in the day. It's like I'm getting back toward the road. These are foundations from something. I don't have time to read the signs, unfortunately, but at least I got to come here. It's like I'm getting back out. So I'll go hook up with Tom, see what's going on. Apparently this was the sign, or the site, of the quote-unquote staff housing, the people that ran the place. Oh yeah, that looks like the entrance and exit, and so I better back up and go there. I almost missed this. Now I wonder if I can get across the road though, because I need to go a little bit further north. But I guess this was the former official entrance. Lone Pine says howdy, and also slow down. Nice little park. Nice little main street. Definitely saves money buying gas at the Indian Casino and gas station north of here. That's why we do it. Downtown Lone Pine. You can tell it's a Saturday. I mean, it's still the off season, but a lot more people here than Tuesday. Here's the view of Owens Lake from southbound. Looks like we're gonna get home ahead of the weather, which is nice. Making good time. Just went through Johannesburg and Randburg, Red Mountain, and we're just bebopping down the 395 here on the whoop-de-doos, making time.
Look at that rain cell over there at 2 o'clock.
Yep, I see it. I'm looking at all the flowers too. Pretty. Taking a ways shortcut back to the 15. Pretty crazy. Well, this is nonsense. Not uncommon though. Coming down the Cajon, and it's a parking lot for miles and miles, and getting a weather warning up ahead. We are driving into the bad weather. At least we're not stuck in the middle of nowhere, and we had a great time. So, hey, still a good trip. Just gonna have to get through this part of it.